In recent days, Islamic terrorists, both independent and part of the Syrian government, have begun massacring large numbers of Druze people in southern Syria, in the town of Suwaida. Some of the images from Syria featuring Druze men having their characteristic mustaches being forcibly shaved were reminiscent of the Holocaust. The Druze are an Arabic-speaking people whose religion broke away from Islam in the 11th century and are considered heretics by extremist Muslims. While they are being massacred in Syria, Druze in Israel are full and equal citizens and have excelled in all areas of Israeli society. Following the outbreak of these mass killings, the Israeli Air Force struck multiple Syrian military sites in a warning to the Syrian regime to keep their hands off the Druze people. Entire Christian families are also being massacred by Syrian Islamists. But as Israel strives to protect the Druze from genocide, the world watches, saying little and doing even less. The Canadian news media, hysterically condemning Israel for defending itself for nearly 2 years, has all but entirely lost its voice, and has ignored that the Druze are enthusiastically thanking Israel for helping them. Even the relatively minor coverage that exists has largely erased the murderous attacks on the Syrian Druze people by Islamic terrorists. In fact, some media outlets like CBC News have cast aspersions on Israel's efforts, accusing Jerusalem of concocting a secret agenda. No global protests have taken place despite the horrific scenes of Islamic terrorists massacring innocent Druze. But the attacks on the Druze in Syria, like Hamas's attacks on Israel, are different fronts of a global Islamic war against their enemies. The attacks on the Druze also show the hollowness of claims against Israel. The Druze are not being accused of colonialism or settlers, but they are still being attacked. It's time that the Canadian news media remove their blinders and muster the courage to tell Canadians about who is murdering the Druze and what extremist ideology is motivating them.